So I turned 21 years old a couple of days ago, and one of the things that I have been trying to inhabit and learn is learning new habits such as gratitude, showing gratitude to the world, meditation, all of these positive stuff that I would encourage everyone to look after. And one of the things I was thinking about while reflecting on my life prior to my birthday is one of the worst things that I have done to myself that I haven't really realized until now. Today I was going to a shop, a AutoZone shop, trying to get my car fixed. You know what I'm saying? As I was doing this car, some guy just talked to me about cars. We had the same make, we had the same brand, same. It was exactly the same thing. It's just the difference was the color of the car. And we were talking for like what, 7-ish minutes, and we were laughing, we were joking about the cars, and he was telling me, "Oh, dude, you have some problem with your transmission and this and that." And I was like, "Oh, yeah, I know. I'm just trying to figure out how to fix it and everything." And we were joking a little bit, laughing a little bit and everything. And then he had to go inside of the store to go and fix. I already finished my stuff in the store. And I was like, damn. I don't know why. That made me really happy. It made me really happy that some random dude that I don't know, probably will never talk to ever again, just decided to talk to me about the car, give me advice on how to help my car, how to repair some of the transmission issues and how to deal with it, and saying a couple of jokes. And, we were just being cool, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know, that interaction, I never had that interaction in like a long, long time. And I was like, damn, I have been really isolating myself, especially in my sophomore year. If you're new to the channel, you know that my sophomore year in university is the worst year. I might do a story time sometime for my channel, but essentially, I just did not want to talk to anybody. I did not want to make new friends. The friends that I already had, I pushed them away, and I every day for days and weeks and even months, I would not talk to anybody at all. Unless I really, really, really needed to. And today, if you are thinking about isolating yourself or you want to isolate yourself, giving yourself some alone time does not equate to isolation. Isolation means like you cut completely, like you cut them completely, permanently, forever and ever. That's your intention. Don't do that. Okay, one of the first things you're going to realize is that your mental health, oh my god, is gonna go down the drain. It really is. It's like, dude, if you want to have some alone time to get peace and quietness from the rest of the world, that's actually a really good thing. That's really a smart thing. But what happens when you isolate yourself and you try to cut people permanently, never ever make new relations and stuff like that? What tends to happen to your mental health is that like you just spiral and you need to talk to someone, right? And because we're social creatures, it doesn't matter if you're an introvert or an extrovert. I know there's science behind these terms, but I personally believe there's always an introverted and an extroverted side of us. I don't believe anyone is fully introvert or fully extrovert. It just takes the right people at the right time to make someone, communicate and socialize. So, if you have no one to talk to, you know who's going to talk to you? Your own head, bro. And yourself, you are your own worst enemy at the down of the down. Things can escalate really bad. Like, things can go from, "Oh man, you suck," to, "Oh man, you don't deserve good things." "Oh man, just give up." "Oh man, rage quit the game," if you know what I mean. So, mental health is going to absolutely suck if you isolate yourself. And then you're going to lose perspective not only the whole world's perspective, but your perspective in life. And you're like, okay, why do I care about perspective of other people? And why do I care about my perspective? It's because then you're like, literally, like, you got like no soul. You're gonna feel like you got no soul, and I can attest to it. I can attest to it that like I just didn't know really what's going on. When I would go to school and I go to uni, and I'm in this isolating time and whatnot, I just be like, oh, why are people happy? What is there to be happy about? What is there to be grateful about? You're gonna have that stupid shit in your head, and then you're going to be like, fuck the world and everything, and you won't know who you want. You're not gonna know what your goals are going to be, and even if you know your goals, if you didn't know the missions and the things that you want to do, you're gonna start to not really care or give a damn about it. And then, I remember the last date I went to, it was like it was like a month ago, right? I took this girl into a date, and bro, it was the worst date of my life. It was like I did not know how to talk to her. I did not at all. Zero social skills. I could not talk to her at all. And it was weird because it's like, I'm not gonna say that I'm like Duke Dennis type shit, saying the Rizzlord type shit. I'm not like that. But like, I'm no chump. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm no chump. I'm no like, uh, you're so pretty. And I was a chump, bro. I went to that date and I was like, bro, this after I like dropped her off, I was like, bro, this is like the worst date I've ever been. That ain't it. That wasn't me. I was unconfident. I was shy. I was scared, timid, and for me, if like I take a girl on a date, I might be shy and timid in the first couple of minutes, but like once this warm up zone gets down, you know what I'm saying? I just kill it. That's sometimes, sometimes it doesn't happen. But the thing is like, my last day was so bad, I was like, damn, I'm washed. It was like really bad, and it just puts you into a more horrible state of mind. Because again, you try to socialize with people. It doesn't have to be with you and a girl on a date. It just has to be you and a homie that you haven't connected in a while. And that homie, all he has to do is like, yo, bro, why you haven't talked to me in a while? That makes you feel shit. You try to talk to a dude you've been in the class with at week 8 when there's like 2-3 weeks left of the class, and he's like, really? You want to like talk right now? Like, what's up, man? We had all 8 weeks, and now you want that? And sometimes you just don't pick up social cues. You don't realize when a girl is losing interest in you. You don't realize when when the boys, they don't fuck with you anymore. That's what happens. And the last thing, bro, my physique is garbage. Now, sometimes it depends on how you isolate yourself. Some people, they really isolate themselves, and all they do is like train and do monk shit. But your physical health is like, most people, when they isolate themselves, what they're going to do is they're just going to watch all day TV. Guys, it just cut off. But as I was saying, most people, they just sit back, relax, watch TV, play video games, play with their hands in the bed. You know what I'm trying to say? So really, it's not that it's really bad physique. You just develop bad physical habits in general. You rely on a lot. I don't know about women. I can't speak for women, but I would imagine that would be also a thing. But when you just cranking it on your own self, when you don't go out to eat, all you do is just, you don't go and do groceries. You just go and either order, or you just eat whatever snacks you got. You don't get sunlight. You don't try to just maintain or improve on your body. I think that is a symptom of being isolated, because no one who truly, yes, you can still be a fat fuck, you know what I'm saying, and cranking it, you know what I'm saying, and eat unhealthy, and you're socializing with people. I'm not saying that that is impossible if you do so, but at least like your body is not like, it's just like, it's just more guaranteed, and that bad physique is more harmful when you're all alone and you're isolating, bro, because there's nothing else that can make you happy. Because the fat fucks, yeah, they fucked up their body, but guess what? They're going out there chopping it with the girls every day, you know what I'm saying? They're getting their bread every day. They're going and getting their school grades, you know what I'm saying? Chasing their dreams, you know? So it's like, yeah, Brody is fat, but he got something going on. If you're isolating and you're fat, that shit is going to ruin you, bro. And then when you try to exercise, when you try to socialize and do shit like basketball, because you then realize that one of the easiest ways to, chop it up with some, people, especially like girls playing, I'm saying, playing basketball, if you haven't, exercise, bro, you're going to get your ankle fucking snatched, bro. And it doesn't have to be by fucking a guy ankle snatching your ass. No, you're just alone by yourself. You're just gonna run and your knees are gonna cry, bro. You jump, you land wrong, your ankles are gonna cry, bro. But please don't isolate yourself. If you need alone time, take alone time. But I would suggest no more than a week to 10 days alone. Because more than that, this is when you're going to realize you're going to get fucking cooked, man. I think even 7 weeks is a lot, but some people, they need a lot of time alone. So 7 to 10 days, in my opinion, that's the perfect spot. That's the maximum spot. Perfect spot probably be like 4 or 5 days. But yeah, that is it for the end of this video. I did want to do a couple of announcements though. So if you're still here, here's some couple of announcements. Number one, I will not be uploading too much for the rest of April. I might be uploading only 2 instead of like 3 or 4 or 5, which I would usually do, simply because I have a lot of things going on. I'm probably going to move next in a couple of weeks, and then I would also have to do a lot of studying for my midterms. I have like 4 midterms coming in the next 2 weeks, so wish me luck. And then yeah, I just had to figure out some stuff, not only for my school and for my personal shit, but also I had to figure out stuff for this channel and the other channel, because again, the other channel has been low-key dead, and I'm trying to figure out a way where I can, get back to it. And I'm trying to get this channel actually growing, because such as I'm enjoying doing this stuff, I need to see if I can do something more exciting, which is going to come in the second announcement. The second announcement is I am going to start recording my weight journey. As you know, this is something that I've always wanted to do since the first video. I just didn't know how to do it, but I do know how to do it. It just is that I will start it either on late May or early to mid-June. That time frame, that's when I'm going to start doing my fitness journey. What is it going to be about? Simple. I am going to start documenting my 80-pound loss journey. I'm planning to lose around 80 pounds. It's not going to be easy, but I've done it. I've done something similar before. But yeah. And then the last thing, I actually had a stream on Twitch. You didn't know that? Well, now you're going to do it. I'm going to put my Twitch channel down below. I'm just going to basically play Marvel Contest, a Contest of Champions. I might just watch some videos. I don't know, just chill and see how it goes in the streaming world. Because again, sometimes doing videos, as much as I enjoy them and I love doing long-term videos, I do realize that it might be efficient for me as a full-time student at a very competitive university. I think the best thing for me is to just find efficient ways for me to do, university and content creation. But this outro is already long. I'll let you go. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.